I'm still on mute. Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. So today I'm making a comic strip using the Blush app that I used to make my comic strip the other day. If you don't know what that is, I'll link it below. Just kidding, I won't. I have no idea how to do that. So I'm mostly just hanging out. This doesn't require a lot of thought. I'm going to try to be using this monitor here because it's a lot bigger. So I'll mostly be looking this way, but I'll look over at the chat too. That's it. There will be a lot of me picking at my face because this mask itches and scratches. Let me know how the audio sounds. I'm in a room that's very, very echoey, so I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I would feel stupid. Okay, so I'm just gonna hop right in. So this comic strip has, thanks Eric. So this comic strip has 3 characters. So I'm using the Blush app, and the Blush app I think was either created by an illustrator named Pablo Stanley, or he just has a big role in it. And it has all sorts of, shoot, I can't click off to show you, but it has all sorts of different, illustrators' work that you can create little tableaus from. I think it's mostly for like advertising images. I'm not quite sure, but they're all kind of whimsical and fun. It's blush.design if you want to check it out. So what I did for my last one is I just hit randomize until I came up with the character I like, and I went ahead and got a head start today. And so this is the first character. This is going to be our protagonist. If anybody wants to name our protagonist, please put it in the chat. Like I said in my tweet, this is mostly just me hanging out tonight. So I would love to have a conversation with folks. Let me know if it looks weird of me constantly looking this way instead of over here, because if so, I'll swap. Thanks. Okay. All right. So this is going to be a 4-panel comic. Let's see. Here you guys get to see all the memes that I've been making. I was just worried real quick that I might have had something else open, but thank God. Hey Daryl, hey Ada, and again, hey Eric. All right, so once again, Photoshop has completely, what's going on here? Let me see my layers, please. Photoshop, why are you so bad? Oh, there we go. All right. So I got my layers over here. You guys are going to be appalled at how bad. Oh, I have bad news for everybody. I'm not going to actually write the comic strip. I mean, I already have, but I'm not going to put the words in. I'll do that off stream. That way people who have watched will still be surprised tomorrow with how bad it is. Okay. So I have this open. Let's see. Do I do want that. I do want that. How do I just do that? Is that right? Okay. I can't remember how to do this if it gets in this dumb frame. All right, let's go back over to here. So this is going to be our character in the first frame. So the neat thing, let me see, let me turn this a little bit so you guys can see me better. Back a little bit. There we go. I'm a professional. Okay. So you can flip through. You can change skin color. You can put in background colors. I'm not doing that just because if I want backgrounds, I'll just add it in myself. And then you can, let's just flip through. So I chose this one because I hit randomize, and then she kind of came up and I moved a few things around. Hey, Board Game Feast, thanks for joining us, man. I'm just hanging out. We're looking for a name for this character, if anybody wants to give me a name. So you can just go through, you can change the hair. A bear, what's this? Whoa! Wait, not gonna find the hair that I liked before. Oh, there's a lot of hair. Maybe you should not have clicked off the hair. Let's see. You can also open Peeps here. If you go to openpeeps.com, I think it's openpeeps something. I think it's .com. You can actually download black and white and multicolor. There she is. Multicolor pieces. So you can use it in Figma. You can use it in Sketch. You can use it in. You can use it in Adobe XD. I don't know how to use any of those programs. I just know how to use Photoshop, and probably 95% of the world's Photoshop users would say I don't even know how to use that. Oh yeah, hey Nandy, I like that idea. So this character is Nandy, after the drummer, who, aka Dave Grohl's mortal enemy. Thank you, Eric. There are not raccoon versions, Board Game Feast, I'm sorry. And then you can change the faces. That's what mostly we'll be changing. You can give them glasses. The other neat thing here is that you can do standing, bust, and setting. And actually, I'm going to do standing, and then I'm going to do the punchline. We'll have a bust image. So what we'll do is we'll have to recreate her. We'll have to recreate Nandy here in the bust view. Okay. So the one thing I will say, and this is, I'm sure this is something that Pablo here has heard before, but I wish that I wish that poses were divorced from the outfits. So if you actually look, let me get that open real quick. If you actually look, let's see. She, the protagonist of the antagonist of the last one, actually wears a different shirt, because she has this shirt here, and then this shirt here. Now you'll say, wait a minute, that can't be right. I don't remember that. And you're right. And the reason you don't remember it like that is because I am very clever. And what I did was, let's see. What I did was I actually copied the hemline from one shirt and brought it over. Let's see. Where is it? So if you see here, I actually moved her, I copied the hemline here and moved it down so she's wearing the same shirt. But yeah, it would be really cool if you could copy if you could divorce the poses from the outfits. But hey, it's all free. I mean, what the heck? Okay. So she's going to be in all 4 panels. So let's talk about what we want her facial expressions to be. In one, she has a couple is visiting her. 2 people are visiting her, and they're about to leave. So this is her face when she's saying that, thank you for coming over. Thanks for visiting. So I'm done with this one. Does her hair cut off like that on purpose? I might need to just choose different hair. See how it's like flat at the top? I wonder if that's just this thing. Okay, it is. So let's see. So we could just go here to download. If you're a paying customer, you can actually get the vector, or you can get a large PNG. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing this. I'll definitely be upgrading if I start doing this all the time. But let's just grab a medium PNG, which is big enough for my purposes. Save it. Where did I save it? I saved it over my downloads. So let's save it somewhere else. Let's save it in. Okay. Let's downloads. Do it there. There we go. All right. Drop that. Keep both. So I put this in the wrong place. Bring that back over there. How fun. How fun everyone just hanging out watching me use use the finder. Okay, drop her in there. There we go. So now what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to bring her over to Photoshop. Okay, so this is panel 4. So this is panel 1. So let's just turn our friends off here. We'll turn him off. We'll drag her out. Oh, actually, let me show you. So she's actually wearing a shirt that says, no, she's wearing a shirt that says Selena on it. But because I had to copy it, I wanted to cover that up. Not that I have anything against Selena. Let's see. I'm going to leave these dialogue lines. And we're going to get rid of these things. I feel so bad. I just grabbed, for the follow-up joke, I just grabbed something from Google Images. Because it was like a follow-up, like little fun, dumb tweet. But I accidentally, I grabbed a picture by my friend Meeple Lady, and she saw it and DM'd me. It's like, what the heck? And I felt so bad because you guys know, if you follow my stream, you guys know that I'm always like really scrupulous about crediting artist. But I guess for this, it just didn't really occur to me. I don't know. I feel really bad about it. But she and I are friends, so we talked it out. And I'm going to buy her a bubble tea. When I say we talked it out, it sounds like we were like negotiating with our lawyers. It was more like, hey, that's my picture. Oh no, here, I'll credit you. Okay, thank you. That was it. All right, Eric, I hope you can get a Mac too. You know what? I'll put you in my wheel because I already know you want my car. So you can have my car and you can have my Mac if anything happens to me. This is a legally binding live stream. Lawyers in the future give Eric Booth my crap. So. All right. You guys should visit Meeple. You should visit Meeple Lady's blog. I think it's boardgamemeeplelady.com. She has a ton of really great write-ups. All right, let's get what was it, Nandy? Let's get Nandy in here. Whoop. And let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and blow her up as big as I would. Like I wouldn't want her this big, but that way I can scale her down. So since this isn't vector, there'll be, a little, oh shoot, man. There'll be a little bit of distortion, but especially with nice clean lines like this, Photoshop has come a long way in terms of being able to like figure out what that's supposed to look like. Hey, oh wait, is it cut off? It's actually cut off in the file itself, huh? Oh, it is. Okay, well, that's fine. I will almost certainly I'll almost certainly be doing a little zoop there. I might make you guys watch it. I might not. Oh, hey, if you guys are Mac users, you see this little thing I've been playing with over here, this little shelf that swings out? That's a third-party app called Yoink, and it is absolutely indispensable. I cannot recommend. It's like $5, and it just completely changes the way you can use your machine. Let's see. I just realized I got to go over to. I guess I'm gonna go over to OBS real quick. So it's gonna get kind of funky here. Whoa! And let me. Yep. How am I gonna do this here? Let's see. I just realized it's kind of cutting off a little bit. I'm going to put the streaming soon thing back up because this is giving me a headache. So let me, okay, so now I go to the display capture. Okay, never mind. I was tripping. I guess it's fine. All right, we're back. Okay. All right, so what we want to do now is we want to get some different facial expressions for her. So that's where we go down to here. So I already know the fourth one, but that's going to be a bust. So in the first one, she's saying, thank you, Ada, that's very kind. In the first one, she's saying, thank you so much for coming. And then she's like, oh, actually, if you'll give me a second. And then in the third one, she's like, but don't worry. So let's find a facial expression for, actually, she's kind of asking a favor. So let's see. So no, she would not be angry. That one is a contender. Let's think about that one. Blank. That one actually could be a good one for the don't worry. Calm. Okay, so calm is the one we just had, I think. Cheeky. Cheeky might work. She's not going to be concerned. Well, except maybe for the don't be concerned. Contempt. It doesn't look very contemptuous to me. Cute. Probably won't make her a cyclops. That'd probably be weird. So I'm actually going to use this one for the punchline. Because the punchline is kind of a Montgomery Burns, like, here she is eating. I don't think that one works. This one is probably a good one for, don't worry. Let's see here. Okay. She's not afraid. She's not hectic. She's not in love. She's not a monster. She's not old. She's not full of rage. She's not serious. Let's see. She could just be smiling. She could be smiling big. I like that one for the don't worry, don't worry. Or even this one. Smile teeth. Solemn. Suspicious. You can't see her eyebrows. Tired. Actually, when we make the other two people, remind me, and we'll use tired. Or very angry. Okay, so like I said, for the first one, she's trying to convince her visitors to stay. So we're trying to find something where she's like, oh hey, why don't you hang out for a minute? I don't think that one works. Calm is the one we already have, isn't it? Yeah. Cheeky. I'll be honest, I just don't like the way cheeky looks. I think the eyes and mouth are kind of weird. Concerned could be a good one for the next one when she's like, don't worry, you're not going to be here long. Let's see. Driven, we're going to use later. Explaining. Fear, hectic. Smile. Smile big. I like smile big for the don't worry, it's not going to take long. Night, Eric. Thanks for hanging out, man. Let's see. One of these two, I think, for the don't worry. So let's go back over here to the explanations. I've already done calm. I think just explaining. Where was that? I think explaining is the one we want. Okay, so we're going to download this one. Boop. Save it. And we're going to go back over there to downloads. Drag it into 2. Where are you? Let's see. That's number 2. Let's go ahead and name these files. 2. 01. There we go. So let's drag 02 over to Yoink, which again, highly recommend. And okay, so that's panel 1. Let's get her turned off. Let's get rid of him and her and that and this. And we'll just leave the dialogue line. oh, now watch this. Now you get to see exactly how persnickety I am about things. So now what we'll do is we'll size her up so she's exactly the same size. I mean, it doesn't have to be. People aren't going to be measuring this, but yet here I am doing it anyway. This actually would be easier if this were back up here. Boop, there we go. All right, drag that back in. Okay, so now we have Nandy in 2 places. Right, don't we? Yeah, let me get that opacity back up. Okay, so now let's give her expression where she's like, okay, I think this one's probably better than this one, because the idea is she's like, oh, hey, thank you, TD. That's awesome. Do we know you from Twitter? I don't recognize your name. Oh, are you Lovecraft Country? No, Lovecraft Landfill? Possibly. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use both of these because I'm not quite sure. So this is the 3rd panel. Hey, look at me. Pretty smart, huh? Hey, TD Murloc here, who's in the stream, is an awesome person to follow. Would you post your @ they are called Lovecraft Landfill. It's Tomboy _Inc. INC, like incorporated. Tomboy Incorporated. Actually, highly recommend that follow. If you like your tweets to be liked and retweeted, follow them. Okay, so I'm actually going to use both of these because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. So let's just grab them both here. Save that one. And then we're going to save this one. Now, if you guys weren't on the stream, what I'd actually be doing is just grabbing probably just be doing screenshots actually. But, okay. Duke. And then let's rename these. This will be 03. And then this one will be Alt. I don't know exactly which one I want to use yet. Okay, so that is, let me get them both in, though, and I'll decide later. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to panel 3. Bloop. We're going to get rid of our buddies here. We're going to get rid of our buddies here. We're going to get rid of that. We'll keep the dialogue line like before, but we'll turn it off. And we're going to drop both of these. Wait, did that? Nope. Command Z. Command Z. Okay. Oh, whoops. Actually brought them both in. Okay, let's try that again, guys. I don't like Photoshop's new thing of putting bringing everything in as a what kind of file is it? Like a smart object? I know I can turn that off, or I assume I can turn that off. I'm just too lazy. Make her a little bigger just in case. Oh, I don't know. That's clever. Okay, that's how it does it. Hey guys, is it weird that I am looking here instead of over here? If so, I can swap things up. Let me know. I feel like I should have some sort of topic. Let's have a topic. Ada, give us a topic, please. You're so good at asking conversation starting questions. It's about the same size, right? Oh boy, what have I done? Okay. All right. Well, that could be our first. Our first topic is what's our topic? So somebody give us a topic to talk about. Okay. And this is a little tedious, so I might not be paying attention for a second here. All right. She actually needs to go on top. And let's get her lined up. And she needs to go just a little bit bigger. Again, literally no reason for me to be this picky, but it would just drive me nuts if they weren't the same size. Okay, she's done. And then let's do the same over here. Boop. Get her lined up. And all right, good job, Nandy. Good job. Oh, stream snacks. Okay, well, board game feast. That's not a very board game feast of you. You're just eating, you're just eating white bread. There's a scene in High School Musical where what's the guy's name? Zac Efron's just eating a slice of white bread, which is pretty funny. Let's see. Bread. Let's see if I can find a picture of that. Yeah, here you go. Duke. This is like a scene from High School Musical. He's just like, oh, come on. Get this. Good. Here we go. His like lunch is just a single slice of white bread, as near as I can tell, in a baggie. So, board game feast in my mind, this is what you look like. It is you. So what did you have for dinner? So you're saying white bread is your dessert? How deep does this rabbit hole go? Okay, so now that we have done her Nandy here. Yes, thank you for joining me, Fuller. This is what I should have been more honest. It's just me Googling Zac Efron eating bread is the real. That's the real. No, why can't I? Oh, here we go. All right, so now we gotta make her bigger version. So let's recreate her. Oh, please tell me there's a pink blazer. Pablo, if you're watching this, I'm mad at you. Okay. Why wouldn't there be? Let's see. Is this better? Is this closer? Which one? Neither of them are really great. So Board Game Feast, you made dinner, and then you said you know what, I'm going to I want dessert. I don't feel like making dessert, so I will consider white bread dessert. Oh wait, here's a blazer. That's good. Okay, it's not pink, and I'm gonna have to manually. Let's see. Hey guys, I gotta in a minute or so, I'm gonna have to go off stream and connect up my trackpad. Let's see. So Ada's having a hamburger patty, asparagus, tomato slices, avocado, spicy mustard, and blue cheese. Humana. That sounds great. Man. Okay. So let's see. I think this was that her skin tone? I think that's the same skin tone. Hope you guys aren't getting dizzy here. This is her hair. Let's go ahead and turn that facial hair off. None. And let's turn her mask off. Okay. Is that her woman? I think it is. Oh man, everyone's eating. Board Game Feast. So Ada eats keto. I eat keto. You have a very keto meal as well. Is that intentional? Okay. You know, this came up by accident, but for her being like Mr. Burns, excellent. I actually kind of like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this one too. Someone's knocking, but I don't think it's at my door. All right. And then let me change her. I'm pretty sure I want her to be driven. Not angry. Okay, let's go ahead and save this one too. Boop. Let's see, catching up on chat. Oh, yum. Keto shrimp chowder. Yum. Hey, how's she doing with keto? Board Game Feast, if you want, you probably saw I did a live stream about meal planning, which was a keto meal plan. It wasn't about keto, but it was just about meal planning, but it was keto. Oh, hey, guys, look in the chat. I'm going to become famous. But you guys need that. I use a service called Plan to Eat, a meal planning service. I have like 600 keto recipes in there. So if you want to use it, send me a DM and we can swap usernames and you'll have access to all my recipes. That's great. Meeple Overboard has a great idea for, can we call that like a deconstructed bread pudding? So let me find out I'm in mod view. Let's see, I don't want to reply. How do I X somebody? Let's see. Can I just drag it? No. Aren't you guys great? Isn't it great just hanging out, watching me? Anybody know how to delete something? Okay, so so I clicked on the name. What's that? Ban them. Boom, you're banned, dude. Nice. Look at that. I'm powerful. Okay, I gotta go turn off my Instant Pot. I'll be right back. Please don't. Here, I'll move my chair so you guys can inspect my whole office. How we go? Imagine if somebody was knocking at my door and I forgot I was wearing this dumb mask and I went and wow, the microphone picked up the Instant Pot decompressing. That's crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, my hammer. Thank you. Steam. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna download this one as well. Download. Boop. So let's go over to panel 4 where I'll be bringing these two in. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. The fun part will be starting again in a second where we'll be creating 2 new characters, a couple. So I'm using a Yeti microphone. It was actually given to me by Ben Beagle, the mayor of Unpub, one of the nicest guys in the world. because he got so I think he said he like bought one and he got like a second one free. So I guess I already downloaded that. Okay. So he just, I said, I was just talking on the timeline about how I wanted to get into, like, doing videos and podcasting. He's like, here, I'll just send this to you. So I ended up, so this is actually kind of a long story. Good thing we're going to be here for hours. Let's see. I think that's probably about as big. Well, let me make her as big as we can, and then I'll just downsize her for later. Okay. If you guys are familiar with Kate Beaton and her, this looks so much like Kate Beaton. I wonder if it was inspired by, let me see. Kate Beaton pony. See the eyes there. So. Hey, note to self: create a separate streaming account because I'm totally paranoid about what's in my internet history when I search for something. Wow. Did you get King Baby? Was that the book that you got for your daughter? Okay. So I think she's done here. So now, let's see, turn these two off. Oh, wait, this needs to go into panel 4. Panel 4, panel 4. Are you guys impressed with how I keep my layers organized and named and in color? Unbelievable. There are very few things I'm in control of, but I am in control of my layers palette. Yeah, the Princess and the Fat Pony. Yeah, there's an episode of Adventure Time where the Princess and the Fat Pony, or the Fat Pony shows up. Okay, so now let's go back. Like I said, she's going to have a couple who've been visiting her. So let's just go ahead and let's see. Let's randomize things and get a couple. Okay. I like this dude. I like his look. Let me get a different facial expression for him. I don't like the way... So these guys don't have to be as expressive. But I don't like the way the mouth interacts with the... I don't like the way the mouth interacts with the facial, with the mustache. Which could be an issue. Let me see here. What about his blank one? Calm? I mean, I guess what I could do... Let's see. Is there a way? Is there one where he has... Alright, this is me probably overthinking this. What I could do is... I could grab this one, where his mustache is unimpeded. Grab whatever facial expression I want, and then just cut out the mustache part. I think that might be what I do. I like this guy. Let me leave it open to you guys while I sip some water. Do you guys like this one? I can't really change his hair. I can change the facial hair style, which has a color assigned to it. If I do more of these, I might, go to a... I mean, this is nothing against Pablo's work. He created this specifically, for like spot illustrations, not for comic strips, but I might move to a different creator. Okay, full 4. So we could do here. Here. I like the idea of her having an older friend. Here. Do a goatee. It's kind of like a baby. There we go. Yeah. All right. Hey, what else does anybody have to do? Sleep? Come on. All right, I think this is our guy. All right, so Ada likes the gray. That's true, it does look like iron. Okay, so let me grab for him. Let me grab one that's not covering up his mustache. And that one, the mouth is a little close. So let me see if I can find one that's... Okay. We're just looking for something where the mouth isn't interacting. And preferably would be right in that little gap. Okay. I just had one that was pretty okay. Was it old? No. Serious? Yeah, Serious is about as good as I'm going to get. Okay. So let's download this one. I'm going to have to think this through. So we'll save that one. And so, yeah. So let's go ahead and get him in. He'll be here in panel. He'll be here. Actually, let's just make a new... No, he'll be here in panel 1. That's fine. Turn it on. Turn it off. Okay. Did I not move those in? I bet I didn't. Okay. Let me rename those from before. I know you guys are incredibly surprised to find that I'm actually organized. So, okay. New topic. What do you wish you had? What do you wish you were snacking on right now? Okay. Well, you know what I wish I was snacking on right now? I have been trying to cut out artificial sweetener, which is why I'm not drinking any kind of diet caffeine-free soda. I wish I was snacking on a low-carb chocolate vanilla ice cream bar. Okay, so we got this guy. All right, once again, let's make him as big as we can make him. Okay. Now, let's zoom in. It's actually pretty good, but let me just touch this up a little bit. I will catch up on the chat in 1 second. All right, I think that's pretty good. I bet people watching this are like, why don't you just learn to draw, dude? This would probably be faster. Just learning how to draw would probably be faster than what I'm doing right now. Oh, this is going to become a nightmare. Oh, nameless, faceless man. He's now anonymous. Thank you. Okay. All right, let me just get... There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. So now let's find some facial expressions for him. Actually, let's catch up with the chat. Let's see. Ben and Jerry's you finished last night. Now, please tell me you didn't finish that Ben and Jerry's right in front of your wife. That would be cool. Ada, you don't need coffee. It's like, what time is it? You're in Portland. It's 8:30. Don't drink coffee at 8:30. It's almost bedtime. You should be going to bed soon. Meeple Overboard says, I wish I were eating Korean bulgogi. Instead, poor you. You got to eat Korean spicy pork. Aw, boo. Well, you live in Vegas, right? I mean, there's got to be something on the strip open where you can just run and get some Korean food. That's fine. That's like when I lived in New Orleans. I'm sure like someone would be like, "Oh, you want Korean food? Surely there's something on Bourbon Street." Let's see. Oh, I see. You're having the bulgogi tomorrow, so you can't eat it. Is your Board Game Feast? Is your wife an illustrator? I'd love to see her work. Maybe she'd like to do comic strips for me. Tomorrow's reward day on our Diabol's 30 pounds. Awesome! That is congratulations, or that is awesome. Let me send you a congratulations. Can I do that? Let's see. I don't know. If I'm going to start streaming more. Oh wait, here. I believe this is the traditional congratulations of Twitch. So there you go. So we were talking earlier. Board Game Feast's wife is on keto. Ada's on keto. I have been on keto actually three years today, maybe tomorrow. Note to say. Remind me to look up when my keto anniversary is. Sorry, had to talk to Siri. Oh, your logo looks awesome. So that's cool that she did that. Yeah, I've been on keto for 3 years, I guess, maybe today. Lost 160 pounds. Gained back a little bit from laying around all the time. But I'm back on the wagon. I never fell off the wagon in terms of not eating keto. I just haven't been moving for 23 hours a day. So, okay. So now we have this guy. Let's find his facial expressions. So in the first panel, he's probably something like this, actually. He's probably happy because, they were just over for dinner. And so she's saying, thank you guys so much for coming. And him and his partner are both like, yay, that was great. So let's see. Let's see, maybe this one? So the journey he goes through in these 3 panels, because he's only in the first 3 panels, is he goes from, yay, awesome, it was great to be here. And then in the second panel, she's like, hey, if you guys have a minute, I want to show you something. So he can be a little bit more neutral in that one. And then the third one, she's like, don't worry, you're not going to be here all night. And so he's a little bit more placated, I guess. So let's see. Is he concerned? I'm trying to, what does that look like without? Okay. I think here we have, here he's happy, like, oh, this was great. Here, he's concerned because Nandy is going to be, oh, by the way, we need a name for this dude, so somebody give me a name. Or everybody give me a name and I'll choose. And then here, let's see. No. So here he's happy. This is panel 2 where he's concerned. And then we need one where he's a little more placated. A little more. No. Yeah, I think that one works actually. you could use this one. So this could be the second panel where he's like suspicious. We have a name, Alden. Thank you. This could be the one where he's a little suspicious that she is pulling a trick. And then this one could be the more neutral one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we got our three faces. So we're going to do this one. And we're going to save it. Then we're going to do... You guys, does anyone remember what the other one was going to be? Oh yeah, this one is number 2. Save it. And then this one. So if you're new joining the stream, I'm not telling you what the comic strip, I'm kind of giving the emotional beats, but I'm not giving the actual punchline because I thought that would be fun for you guys to see tomorrow after we build it together. Let's see, we also have, was thinking he looks like an Andrew, so that's similar. Horace. People who haven't thrown out a name, go ahead and throw out some names and we will vote. All right. Command, where are we going? Let's just make it a little bigger here. View, fit on screen? No. View, is there not a 150? Let's see, window, properties. No. Window. Who cares? Okay, we'll zoom out one. All right, 100 it is. I know that there's a panel, I just don't know how to do it, and you guys are... All right, let's put him here. And let's go ahead and turn her on so we can size him. Bring him over here. And we're going to flip him, edit, transform. I've been using Photoshop for 20 years. I can never remember if I want to flip horizontal or flip vertical. So, hey, I got it. Good. Okay. So, now what we want to do, let me bring these in. Guest 101, guest 102, guest 3, guest 103. Okay, so let's get all these dragged in here. Boop. Anybody else? Hey TD, what do you wish you were eating right now? All right, back over here. So here, edit. Well, let me blow him up. Okay. The children outside are making noise. It's like midnight. I'm gonna go yell. I'm not really gonna go yell. Okay. Now there's a couple different ways for me to do this. I think. Okay. What would be let me think this through. Would it be easier to cut? Yeah, I think the easiest way to do this is to just cut out his eyes and paste them in. Actually, we're going to copy them so that I get them in the right spot. You know, like that. The right spot right there. Okay. So now, it is absolutely ridiculous that I think I could have just chosen a different character. Nope, did I get it? I got it. Okay, so what needs to stick around and what can go away at this point? I think you can go away. And I think you get your opacity turned back up. And let me see something here. No, that's weird. It looks like I've left something in, but that's just in the illustration. Okay, cool. All right, so there's our first guest. And and they both have that. That would make sense that they would both have the same expression, right? Everyone's happy. Let me, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer a couple times. Okay. And put that there. And then I'm going to duplicate this layer again. And bring that down to 3. And that way I can just merge this in. Yep. Okay, there we go. So now let's repeat the process over here. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. I know this might not be super exciting, but there we are. Okay. Now he's skeptical. Let's see. Ada says, I need to take off and have some mother-daughter time with the girl. Oh, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys don't follow Peace, Love, and Games on Twitch, she does photo editing live, and it is incredibly soothing. She just has a wonderful, lovely, soft voice, and she's a wonderful, lovely, soft person. And just listening to her talk to herself is great. So, all right, let me just realize. Let me move this over so you guys can see it a little better. Okay. Nope. Well, I screwed that up. How do I do that? Do I just pull it down? Yeah. Okay, move that over here. No! Haza, stop. Stop trying to get it perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the face scratching. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull in number 2 from Finder over to here. Drop him in. Gonna size him up. Should be right. Do a little edit. Transform. Flip them around. See about the right size. Need to make them bigger. Nope. Let's take his opacity down a little bit. So you can see. So it's a good thing I was already doing this, because actually now I realized it wasn't as important when I was doing the other characters, but now it's important that they're the right size, because if they're not, his facial expressions won't match up. All right. I think it's right. Oh boy. I think that's probably close enough. Okay. Drawing is definitely one of those things. Like I know you guys have seen me talk about this on stream or like on the timeline, but drawing is absolutely one of those things where it's like, I wish I did anything other than be a writer, because writing takes forever, and it isn't something you can just like, hey, look at this picture, or hey, listen to this song. So, All right, so now what we're going to do is just like before. We're going to, you know, I bet I could have just kept the same nose because of that. I bet they're all the same. Okay, and we're going to copy that. And we're going to paste it down here. And we're going to, okay. Okay, so it's off just a little, so we'll just bring it back just a bit. Okay. No, I should have gone the other way. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We got it. Good job, everybody. Okay. All right. So once again, I can kill the original here, and I can merge this down. All right. So now we got panel 2. So now let's go over here to panel 3, and we'll just repeat the process one more time. And I absolutely will not. Do this again. So we will not use a character with a giant bushy mustache that I don't like. Okay, so all right, I guess 3 here. Move it over here. So this is where he is still suspicious, but maybe like a little placated. So let's see here. Bring him down. Just a little bit bigger here. Okay, there we go. Let's do edit, transform, flip horizontal. And once again, okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So now, let's see, we need to go into there. I need to cut your face out. I hope nobody heard that out of context. Oops. That's fine. This is the only part of the process where I miss a mouse instead of a trackpad, because I used to be able to do these so quick on a mouse. Just click, 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 click. Boop. Okay. Bring that opacity back up. Cut his face. What did I just do? Oh, okay, I didn't do anything. Now we're going to paste it back in. Look at that. Okay. So, is this the right order? No. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we need to bring, it's forward, so we need to bring it back a scooch. Okay, good. Which means now over here, all right. Which means over here we need to bring it back a scooch. All right? Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, cool. So now we can kill this. I really like this big trackpad. And also my desk is minuscule. It is super tiny. And I don't really have space for a mouse. I have a, what are those called? Magic Mouse? The really terrible Mac mouses over there for my iPad. So I guess I could pair it up here and use it if I needed it. But honestly, I love my trackpad. It's only in little times like this that I have an issue. Okay, wait, so... All right, Command-E. Cool. Guys, we're like 2/3 of the way done. Okay. Now, I remembered a second ago when I was doing this that I haven't fixed Nandy's blazer over here. So we're going to need to do that. So let's go ahead and do this blue. Turn it into pink. This shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to do this a way that people would get mad at me if they saw me do it. But for a little comic like this, I don't think it really matters. Okay. How's that look? That looks fine, right? All right, good. All right, now what I want to do is I want to turn her blazer or her shirt black. I want to get rid of these stripes. The way I'm going to do that, am I going to do this the dumb, complicated way, or am I going to do it the easy way? Let's try the easy way first. So the easy way is just to paint them out. Am I on the wrong? Oh, Mindy. Okay, bear with me here. We're gonna fix that up. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to our stamp tool, and we're just gonna stamp it back in. It's magic. Look at that. And we'll do the same here with a slightly larger stamp. I hope you guys are impressed by that, because I'm impressed too. I didn't think that was going to work that well. Okay, so now we're free to, no, not that, that. Select similar, badoop. And we'll just grab whatever black her shirt is, fill it in. There we go, Command-D. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, God. All right, well, this is easily fixed. You know, it's even easier. It's actually easier to fix than that there, Asa. You can actually... What in the world is going on down here? Well, doesn't matter. Okay. Bloop. And Duke. Okay. Cool. Looks good. Yes, please don't burn me. I know, it's just Photoshop. It's not witchcraft, I promise. So I'm not going to do, depending on which one I go with, I'm not going to do the other one, because I'll just swipe the head and swap it if I go with the other one. And actually looking at it, I think this is a funnier one for the reveal, but we'll see. I need to fix, if I do that, I'll need to, let me just, my curiosity here. If I do that over here, what? Why isn't that? Oh, right. Who cares? Okay, so that's done. All right, so here comes another fun part. We need to find a companion for Alden. And Meeple Overboard, start thinking about a name, please. I'm going to start hitting randomize until I find someone I like. That one's good. That one's pretty good. That's neat. I would like someone with a facial, or with eyewear. Kind of break it up. That one's good. I kind of like this because it looked like Alden and his partner dress alike, but that might actually visually be kind of weird. You know what I didn't think about, actually, is he's wearing a button-up shirt with a collar. Is there a button-up shirt with a collar where he has his arms crossed like that? Because I like the idea of, like, she's like, you know, hey, can you guys stick around for a minute? Don't worry. And so first they're like, yeah, we got to go. And then they're like, So let me see. This might be a dead end. I'm not going to make a whole other one. You know, I possibly should have investigated body language a little bit more before getting into this. Let's see. All right, so there. Come on, give me one. Starting to second guess myself. I think it's going to be very static. Okay, you done? It's going to be very static without them changing their... You know what? Who cares? So that's a lesson learned for next time. Is it might make more sense to have done this as busts all over rather than the full thing, because of the way this set works, I can't change their bodies easily. Okay, hold on. I am not gonna redo our boy, right? I'm not gonna do that. Having said that, I like the name Jamie too. Having said that, okay, here's what he looks like here. If I use this and just blocked out a little bit of color here, it's too much. This is lessons learned for next time. And possibly me looking into like another set that's more robust. Again, that's nothing against this set, which is awesome, but it's not really made for comic strips. Okay, so let's find a Jamie. Okay. This person looks pretty cool. Let's turn off the facial hair. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have. Can we make her darker? I like that. The white glasses. And then let's change the way. I like her pose here. The only thing I don't like is that it'll be black top. Well, maybe let's just see if it works. We need her to be standing pretty neutral. Maybe this? All right, I'm gonna leave this up for a second. You guys tell me if you like this for Alden's partner, Jamie. While I look at my beloved Twitter notifications, of course. Just wait and just tell me if you guys like this as our next person. Excuse me, Board Game Feast. What are you doing interacting with tweets while you dare? How dare you interact with tweets when you're supposed to be in my live stream? Okay, so Meeple Overboard Lexus, but I just saw these polka dots. What about this? Now that's pretty cool. All right, quick poll. 1 or 2? 1. I'll do my optometrist impression. 1 or 2? 1, 2. Polka dots is better. Anybody else in the chat want to vote on 1 versus 2? Okay, polka dots it is. All right, so I do want to match their facial expressions. So he is, let's see, very calm here, right? Oh, these two are going to be so cute together. I ship them. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this one. This is, why is it not? Oh. Guess 201. Let's go and drop her in. Boop. And let me size her up. I want her to be, you know, a little bit shorter than Alden here. Edit. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go. Put her in there. And here's our happy couple. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Let's make them hold hands. Their feet, though. Their feet. So what I need to put, how does this work? I wish I knew drawing. No, that looks like he's standing on her foot. So I guess I can't have them hold hands. They kind of got to be like that. Or, oh, there we go. How's that look? Let's move them over. And turn Nandy on. Where is she? Wait, where is she? What happened? Where? There you are. Did you had to go to the bathroom or something? Ran out the side? Okay. Yeah, lesson learned. Definitely going to go with bust for the next comic. So, let's see. All right. So we got these two. This looks really cute. I love it. I like the way the pinks and then the blacks. Cool. All right. Awesome. Now, let's get him lined up in these other panels. The thing about making comic strips is like I'm basing them off, you know, like older tweets of mine. And it's like, boy, it's like, am I really spending how long now? An hour and a half doing something that I could have tweeted in like literally 13 seconds. Okay, cool. Got him there. So let's bring him back in where he's supposed to be. All right. Panel 1's done. Now we'll do the same to panel 3. No, okay. What's everybody doing tonight? What are you watching something? You listen other than me? I mean, are you listening to something? Anybody else, desperately alone? I'm sorry. I meant excited about any upcoming board games. Let's see. What happened? Okay, you're there. We got it. Okay, cool. Boop. Cool. All right, so now let's get Jamie in here. Trying to get back into painting miniatures. Did you paint in the past? I mean, I assume that's what getting back into it means, of course. Guys, this mask shtick might not be very long for the world. Okay. Let's see. So we go over here to panel 2. He's skeptical. Like I said, I want to mirror their looks. So, because they're a couple. They start to mirror each other. Also, like, it's a metaphor for her kind of facing this scrutiny. I thought it was interesting in that thread I did about what's the hobby you don't mind that you quit, that like 3/4. It was like 50% Magic the Gathering, 50% Warhammer. Let's see. Guest 202. And both of these need to go. Oh my God, you guys, you know what I haven't done? I haven't saved. I mean, Photoshop's pretty good about saving these days, but yikes. All right, let's go ahead and drop her in where she's supposed to be. Oh, so minis for board games, not Warhammer. Hey, I think I've tweeted about that. Of course, I've tweeted about this. I've tweeted about everything. I only have like 5 things I talk about, but about how I wish that standees had the same like level in the world that miniatures do, because I would love to, because like think about getting alternate, like, oh, you like what's a game that uses Kingdom Death Monster? Look, this artist that you like Kyle from Leader Games just made a standee set you can buy for $10 and cut it out, and that'd be so awesome. I mean, I guess you could still do that, but yeah, I love standees, and I wish standees were a part of our world. The thing is, our games don't really, the kind of games we play don't really have a lot of representative pieces. There aren't a whole lot. Tell me what games you... Oh yeah, King of Tokyo, King of New York would be a great standee game. Pandemic, I thought, because you have your little guys, but like we don't really have... There aren't a ton of games, weirdly, in our hobby where it's like this piece is you, or this piece is a thing that doesn't change. Like that's why we use cubes and meeples. What am I going to do? I'm going to... Okay. So Patrick Rothfuss designed a character for charity. So fun fact about him, not a lot of people know this. Did you know he used to write novels? I wonder what happened with that. I guess he just lost interest. I don't know. Boy, it is super rich for me, who never gets done complaining and crybabying nonstop about not being able to get any writing done, to ever talk about another writer not being productive. I apologize to the spirit of Patrick Rothfuss. I mean, look, I'm making a comic strip so that I don't have to work on my dumb book. So, yeah. Now I really hope Patrick Rothfuss isn't watching. Oh God, he might come kick me arse. But I thought Name of the Wind was just laughably bad, and I only got about a third of the way through, so maybe it got better. But I was reading it, and I was like, this is one of those books where a character's eye color is going to be described in great detail. And like halfway through, like the very next chapter, a character was described as having like sparkling emerald eyes, and I literally like just threw the book. I was reading it in bed. I just threw it out of my bed. I'm done. When I worked at the agency, the ad agency. What have I done? I've done something wrong here. When I worked at the ad agency, what have I done wrong? Okay, so I see what it was. Okay. There we go. All right, let's line her up a little better. All right, so when I worked at the ad agency, there was a park right near the agency. Okay, how much do I care about this? That's a really good question. How much do I care about getting this pixel perfect? I think we all know the answer. I think we all know the answer. Oh, somebody left. Oh gosh, I really opened up something here. Yeah, Mel Mary Sue, just perfect. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to bounce, and after bounce, I also need to leave. Hey, Meeple Overboard, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. So, cool. All right. Now again, how much do I care about this? And like I said, we all know that I care too much. All right. So let me just take your opacity down yet again. Figure out what I need to do. Let's see you. So when you're on, you're just a bit high. So let me bring you down. Did that work? Still moving quite a bit. Wait, do I need to bring you down or up? Up. Oh shoot. Dang it. Moving the whole thing. Okay. So I need to bring you up. There we go. I know this isn't like super visual. I apologize. So now, now I'm going to bring you back down. I'm going to bring you back down one more time. And one more time. All right, it's not perfect, but it's close enough for me. Okay, so now who has, yeah, you go all the way up. Again, I could just learn to draw. It's always an option. Okay, so now we have these two together. Okay. So let's go through what we have. Hey, thanks for coming. Yay, yeah, it was great. Okay. Can you actually, now that I think about it, can you guys stick around? Okay, so now we add her in. He's a ghost. A ghost. All right, back over here. Did I not do? Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, and then the third expression is that very, I've seen, you've tried this before. Where is it? This one? Yeah, it's this one. Another note, another learning, is to not do characters or to do fewer characters with glasses because it really hides their facial expressions. Let's see, this is guest 203. Okay. We're going to drop her right there. And this is the last thing we have to do, you guys. Okay. And we're going to drop this over here. Oh, geez. Okay, and now we're going to do the hokey pokey one more time. And get her sized up right. But let's not build her off the second one. Let's build her off the first one. Yep. So tomorrow I hear is Friday. Anybody have weekend plans? Or are weekend plans even a thing anymore? I do not. I'm actually self-isolating right now because I want to go see my mother next week. So I've been at home alone. I've been going on bike rides, but that doesn't really break isolation. Since last Friday, so I'm a week into it. So next Friday, I will leave and go see my mom. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to base. Seems pretty perfect, actually. Oh, well, that's good. So are you guys doing anything? If you have no one. All right. So crank you back up to 100. And we go. Boop. Okay, so you're actually a little small. So I bet someone watching this will be like, hey dude, there was a way easier way to do this. I mean, I know one of the way easier ways to do it would be to just do it all at once rather than like do all the characters at the same time. Okay. How's that? Hey, it's almost perfect. Okay. Perfect. It is perfect. Awesome. Yay. And with that, guys, I think I'm gonna. Okay, so Boarding Feast are going to be baking my next feast cake. Tell me what that means. I'm trying to write your first review of my live stream. I give it 1 star. Very boring. Okay, so I think we're done. We need to line Nandy up here. So let's just start there. Okay, so there. Okay. Nandy, why are you so weird over here? There you go. V. And let's turn you back. And just scooch you over here. There you go. All right. And then you're weird too. Why are you weird? What's going on here? Oh, that's right. I don't know which one I want to do yet. And they're not the same. close enough. Okay. And then, okay, U2. When you're doing these kind of sizings, you always want to go base everyone off the first one instead of like, you don't line the second one up to the first one, then the third one off the second one. Because if you have any drift, it'll just get worse every time, like photocopying a photocopy. Okay, there we go. And guys, with that, we are done. Okay. So let's start at the top. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, we loved it. Yay, thank you. Hey, before you go, let me show you something. No, don't worry. You're not going to be here super long. Okay, cool. Guys, we made a comic strip. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And this will be going up tomorrow, probably around noon, because engagement falls off super early on Friday for some reason. Great, guys, thank you. I want to say thank you to the people who aren't here, Eric and Ada and TD Murdoch, if they're gone. Meeple Overboard, Board Game Feast, Daryl. Guys, thank you so much for showing up and watching me play around with Photoshop. This was super, super, super fun. I think I'll probably keep doing these because I want to keep doing comic strips, and this is a fun way of doing it. So, and I've been looking for something to stream. I don't really like the idea of like playing a board game by myself. So, yes, Board Game Feast, unfortunately, people, subhumans like me, do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Do think about when to post things. And now that you know that, you'll notice. It's actually I can give a little behind the scenes. I queue tweets up. I don't have anything queued up for tomorrow, but I queue tweets up, meaning I schedule them. And I don't. A lot of people schedule things at the top of the hour, but I feel like because everybody does that, it's more likely for your stuff to get lost. So what I do is I queue it up for the minute that it's the date. So like if I'm queuing something up for September 16th, then my tweets come out at 9:16 and 10:16. There's no reason for that. It doesn't like help an algorithm or anything. It's just a little cute dumb thing. Oh boy. It's just a cute little dumb thing I do. Okay. That I cannot stand, so we're just gonna. Here we go. Cool. Now we're done. Okay, everybody. Thank you again for joining me. This was super, 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 super fun. And now I have something to post tomorrow. So thanks, everybody. Bye. Mwah. I love you. And now the awkward part where I'm going to zoom. Oh. Okay. All right. With that, good night, folks. Get some sleep.